Hey there, Internet. Kevin, aka Neon Nazgul, coming at you with our first video Gaming Gutcheck. This time, Star Wars Battlefront Rogue One VR mission. So, of course, one of the problems with trying to review a VR game in the video is that you're not actually seeing what I'm seeing. So you'll have to take my word for it that AT-AT is huge. So yeah, this is a free download for anybody who owns both PlayStation VR and Star Wars Battlefront. And I gotta tell you, boy, this is the thing that you want it to be. So you start out in the hangar here, and you can kind of do a walk around of the ship, as you know, a good pilot would. And of course, this model is just gorgeous, and this is why they put this in there, is because, like, well, we made this beautiful model. You're gonna want to look at it. So you get to sort of walk around the ship. I'm not going to get too spoilery because I know not a lot of people have access to PlayStation VR just yet. But if you, like me, are a huge Star Wars nerd and you can get to someone or somewhere that has this, I really think you should try it out. And there's some nifty moments that I don't want to spoil. So this video isn't going to be the whole mission. This is just little select clips to sort of give you a sense of what it is. And what it is exactly what you want. You get to be an X-Wing pilot. You get to sit in the cockpit, as we're about to see in a second. I take my sweet time. I try not to jerk my head around too much because that's really annoying when you're watching like video recorded from VR. Because like it doesn't feel like that when you're in the headset because you're the one doing the looking, right? So let's get in the cockpit here. Get to have a nice look there, and the detail on this thing is just perfect. And it's like all these little things, and you can like press all the buttons, and yes, some of them do things, including one that opens and closes the S-foils, which of course you don't do when you're on the ground because that would be foolish. So here we go now. So the mission is basically an escort mission, and you have to rescue somebody. I won't give away who, because this is a spoiler for Rogue One if you're trying to avoid Rogue One spoilers. You will see a ship that is in the movie, and it's gorgeous. By the way, the U-wing design is perfect. That they have made it perfect for this era of Star Wars. So we jump into hyperspace, of course, and let me tell you, VR, jump into hyperspace VR, that's pretty good. It's great. So here we go. And so you end up in an asteroid field, of course you do, which is kind of a tutorial thing. It helps you like sort of get oriented with how you shoot your guns and how you use. There's a boost. The controls are pretty much identical to how you control fighters in the base game of Star Wars Battlefront, which is great because it doesn't really require much retraining in that case. Yeah, I hit an asteroid. I'm not a great pilot. But anyway, you finally meet up with the ship that you are supposed to escort, and of course, this is learning to shoot asteroids. And so there's our friends, our new friends, who will go unnamed. But of course, the party eventually gets pooped by the biggest party poopers of all. The Empire show up, of course, and so then you have to do exactly what you want to do. You want to get to fly around and just blow up TIE fighters. And I mean, there's nothing better. So the targeting system is interesting in that there isn't head tracking targeting for like shooting your guns, but it seems to be a little bit aim assisted to where you're looking, which is perfect. I mean, so you are steering the ship to shoot, but it's not like super difficult to aim. It's so finely tuned that like it really feels it feels like you're in the movie, but you have enough agency that you feel like you could lose or you could win, but it feels like the old X-Wing versus TIE Fighter games. Like it's that quality. It's exactly the beautiful thing that you would like it to be. So of course, eventually, oh dear, yes, there they are. And so the rest of the mission is basically you having to try and get away from that Star Destroyer, and so you You do targeting runs on the turbo lasers. You have to rescue one of your wingmen at some point. I can't even remember if I recorded video for that. Oh yes, here we go. So this is rescuing. I do pretty good. And so yeah, you've got of course your turbo lasers and your proton torpedoes, just like you do in the base game. Here we are, blowing up ships. So yeah, stuff happens. I won't spoil it, but man, this is to actually be there and feel like you're flying an X-wing. They did the fantasy. They did every beat that you would want to hit. If you get a chance, or if you know somebody, or like if you know me, ask to come over. I will put you in the headset. And that's another part. The headset. The fact that you're wearing the headset, it feels like you're wearing an X-Wing pilot's helmet. It is absolutely like spot on perfect. They did a great job with this. I hope, I doubt it, but I hope that they make either more of these or like a full game of this would be amazing. As it is just one standalone mission. There's lots of replayability because there's goals and everything, but yeah, highly recommend it. I can't praise it enough. It is exactly what you want. Star Wars Battlefront Rogue One VR mission. If you can get a chance to check it out, do so. Great job, EA Dice, and we'll catch you next time.